Hello everyone and welcome to another Keep Safe on the Net video on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to my mate Bull Wayne. Bull Wayne has trust issues. There's an old adage, it takes one to know one, and you'll see what I mean later in this video. Things got off to the usual start with a discussion about tea and coffee, as you do. Because I'm a military man, I would choose that, he said, referring to the fact that he liked coffee. Where are you? Asked Annie. Do you get posted to different places? No, he said. Just keep my secret, okay? Of course, said Annie. I can always keep a secret. I only told my wife, but she died in a plane crash, sneaking in the usual scammer sob story. I am a US military secret agent based in Afghanistan for peacekeeping. Ooh. A secret agent, said Annie. Are you allowed to tell me what that means? What do you have to do? And I'm really sorry about your wife. How awful for you. Oh, he said, it's because I trust you. Just a military personnel in a command base. I think you're being modest, said Annie. If you're a secret agent, you aren't just military personnel. Yeah, he said, that's a military work. You can work for 1,000 thought. Really, said Annie. What's 1,000 thought? I mean you can work in many areas of military compactment. Oh, I see, said Annie, who had no idea what he was talking about. Annie told him that she lived in Salcombe in Devon and asked where he lived. He said, I told you, I'm living in Afghanistan. She said, yes, but that isn't where you're from, or are you an Afghan? I'm a housekeeper. I look after a lovely house that overlooks the sea about 3 miles out of town. OK, that's nice, he said. I'm from Arlington, Texas. He asked Annie if she was married, and then resorted to the classic scammer technique, can we share picture? Only have one photo, said Annie. It's the one on my profile. I hate photos of myself, but I can show you that one if you can't see it. OK, I understand, he said. Can't you do it because of me? What's wrong with the one on my profile? It's beautiful, he said. You're gorgeous. Then he swiftly tried another classic scammer technique. Can we chat privately in Hangout? Of course, said Annie. The problem with Hangouts is that it takes a certain intelligence level to use it, and I'm not sure our man was quite up to the job. The intelligence level being that you do actually have to go on to Hangouts, and you'll see what I mean towards the end of this video. He managed to add Annie on Hangouts and said, hello, darling. About 10 minutes later, she found his message and said, hi, found you. If you look at the timestamps on this screenshot, you'll see he was last active 30 minutes ago, and she posted that message 22 minutes ago. At the start of this video, I said it takes one to know one, and you're about to find out why. What time is it in the UK? He said. Annie said it's 7 p.m. OK, he said. He followed that with, darling, sorry, it's 1906, OK? You're a Nigerian scammer. Annie went off to change her incontinence pad, and our man of limited brain power resorted to Google. What? Said Annie. 1906 is 7 p.m. Are you sure you're all right? I'm worried about you now. Baby, he said, can you send me your number? I'm sorry. I want to trust you, he said. Annie said, I'm not sure I'm looking for a man with trust issues. To which he replied, my dream is to look for a woman I will spend my days in earth with. Ah. And before he could stop himself, he'd fallen helplessly in love with his Nigerian scammer. Oh, wait, I'm not Nigerian. I love you, he said. Oh my goodness, said Annie, you're making me go all weak at the knees. I might have to sit down and have a gin and tonic. Don't you love me? He said. Of course I do, she said. You took me by surprise. Oh, really, I love you too. He followed that with, baby, my colleague just passed me a news. What news? Said Annie. Is it good news? Yeah, he said. Do you have an ID card? What a strange question, said Annie. We don't have ID cards in the UK. What's the news from your colleague? OK, he said. You know I've not lived in the UK before. My colleague from Tel Cash App Orientation give bonus in crypto. I'm sorry, said Annie. I didn't understand that. Annie went off for a while, and when she came back, he returned to pictures. Baby, he said, send me pictures of you. Why, said Annie, what's wrong with the photo on my profile? I will really be glad to view your picture, he said. And she said, and you didn't explain what the message from your colleague means. He said, he told me Cash App orientation is giving bonus in crypto account. I think you have Cash App. I have no idea what you're talking about, said Annie. No, I don't even know what Cash App is. Oh, really, he said. Cash App is an account that is very easy to send money. Oh, that's good to know, she said, if I ever need to send money to anyone. Yeah, he said, you need to have. Go to your bank and activate it. Our man with limited brain power and trust issues hopped onto Google and said the glue that hold all relationship together, including the relationship between the leader and the led, is trust, and trust is based on integrity. I'm sure it is, said Annie. I do trust you, he said. Do you trust me? Annie said, of course. Why wouldn't I trust you? Okay, he said. I love you, baby. Then, our man with trust issues and limited brain power started behaving like a petulant child. Yeah, baby, he said. I must appreciate who I love. Why not answering me? I hate that. Or do you want me to leave? I do have other things to do, said Annie. I can't be glued to the screen answering your every word. Don't be rude. I'm getting ready to go to work. Don't you have to go to work? Baby, he said. You always play a mess on me. Don't you love me? Stop being rude, she said. I have a house to run and work to go to. Do you just sit in front of your computer all day with nothing else to do? I don't love you if you're going to be rude and pushy. I like a man who treats a woman with respect. No, baby, he said. I do. You know I'm cute, less busy. I put a question into almost every video. And so here's this video's question. Although for once, I don't know the answer. What did he mean by that last sentence? That evening, he said to Annie, I'm in the camp with my friend, clearing a mess. Oh dear, said Annie. What kind of mess? We had a meeting, he said. Suddenly a light spark in the energy base in the camp. Sounds scary, said Annie. Yeah, we have clear the mess. Oh dear, she said. Having suggested to Annie earlier that they move to Hangouts, and then continued talking to her on Facebook, he said, I should not lie to you. Your Hangout is not working well. I didn't receive any of your messages, but I want to make you happy. Okay. Have you tried replying to me on Hangout? Asked Annie. It says you haven't been active on Hangouts since yesterday. Are you on Hangouts now? No, he said. Ha ha, said Annie. If you aren't on Hangouts, you won't see my messages, will you? I did tell you it takes a certain amount of brain power to use Hangouts. I'm in a burden because you, he said. I love you. I want to let us married. I place Anne to my superior on 1 year vacation. You can have a whole year for vacation, said Annie. Yeah, but the man said I must pay him bribe because he is my superior. Oh dear, said Annie. That's very mean of him. Report him to his superior officer. He sent a photograph of himself with his arms around his superior officer. He's the most superior in Afghanistan command base, he said. He General Roberto. Oh dear, said Annie. What will you do? And I'm short of cash now, he said. I don't know who can help me, and I want to see you. Can't you borrow some from a mate? Asked Annie. I am helpless. My best friend Nanny just died last month, and here's the one to take care of the burial arrangements. That's very sad for him, said Annie. Yeah, but baby, can't you help me? If I reach you, I will refund it back. I don't know what I could do, said Annie. Can you help me get $100? I will find the remaining. How would I do that? She asked. I'm helpless here, he said. That's really sad, said Annie. But how could I get $100 to you? Our man with the limited brain power replied, You can't. Immediately followed by, What can you afford for me? But you just said I can't get the money to you, said Annie. I know you can, please, baby, he said. I love you, truly, that why. You aren't making sense, said Annie. You just told me you can't when I asked how I could get the money to you. Now you say, I know you can. Tell me how to send you the money. "Can you go to store now and get me $100 Amazon gift card?" he asked. "Are you there?" "Sorry," she said, "the phone rang. Yes, I could do that. They have those in the grocery store in town." "Okay, baby, help me get that." "Yeah, baby, I'll be happy if you can help me." "Baby, I love you very much. Yeah, please. I'm waiting, darling." Baby disappeared into the night and hasn't been seen since. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please like it, please share it, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in another Keep Safe on the Net video on YouTube.